Welcome to our React Native series. Today, we're tackling the topic of installing and trying in Simulator an Expo app. Join us as we walk you through the steps of setting up and testing your React Native projects. Don't miss this insightful episode, watch it all and show your support.
Alright, now we can go ahead and create our React Native app using Expo. Alright, so here I'm here in expo.dev, and here let's go to the documentation. And quick start, you can see first thing we have to do is install Expo CLI globally. So npm install -- global Expo CLI. So we have to install Expo CLI globally. So open up your terminal and paste that command, run that, which will install the latest version of Expo CLI globally. So whenever you want to create a React Native app, all you have to do is run this command, expo-cli init and the name for your app. You can see here expo init, and give your app any name you like. Okay, so while it's happening, let's decide where we want to create this project. So here I have this Udemy folder here, and this is where I want to create this project. So let's wait until it's done, then we can run this command, expo init, give it a name. We can call our application links daily. So basically in our application, the users will be able to submit the link, just like in Twitter or Facebook. You can share any links, and that links will appear with the preview image. All right, so it will look awesome. That's the application we're going to be building, and there is so much more covered. All right, so there's everything you want to learn will be packed into this one course. Okay, so let me navigate to this folder. This is where I want to create my project. So let me get inside Udemy. That is the folder name. I have this old folder, leave that here. And to create a new Expo project, expo init, you can see here expo init, and give it a name. We call it links daily. Okay, so we get a couple of options. I'm just going to go with the minimal app, the blank one. So let's hit enter. All right, so it might take a while. Let me pause the video and I'll be right back. All right, now you can see it has been installed. So to run this project, we can get inside our project name, cd links daily, and then you can run yarn start or npm start, whichever works. And then to run on Android, you can hit the A alphabet. To run on iOS, you can press I, and you can run on the web as well. Okay, but you may not want to do this because a lot of things might not work, because the web is a little different than the actual mobile devices. All right, so let's run cd links daily and then npm start. So I'm going to use the simulator that I have installed here, but if you don't have it here, you can obviously try it on your actual device. Actually, let me try on my actual phone before I give it a try on simulator. All right, so if you have whether iOS or Android, doesn't matter, go to your app store and install this Expo app. Let me do the screen recording on my phone so that I can show you. All right, so go to your app store, Google Play, and download this Expo app, Expo Go, and then you can open your camera app and take a photo of this barcode, and you get this notification. It will open on the Expo app. All right, so you can see here it has the default logo. It's very basic. It's plain logo is here, and it's loading bundle, JavaScript bundle. For the first time it takes a while, but then later it just hot reload. You can see the preview immediately. So let's give it a try first, and then I will be using the iOS and Android simulator both as well, so that we can have a look. And you can see here our React Native app is here. It's awesome. So at the moment, obviously there is not much, it's just the basic text here, but you saw that's how you can preview your app in your actual device using the Expo app. So let me also now open on the iOS. Actually, let's do it on the Android. So let me push A. So once you run npm start, you can choose A for Android and I for iOS simulator. So let me press A. Actually, it is still showing me the previous one. I think it is bundling. You just have to wait a while. Expo Go on Pixel is outdated. Would you like to upgrade? So whenever you get something like this for upgrade, you just say yes. Okay. So it might take a while. So I think I'll pause the video and I'll be right back once it's done. Okay, so it looks like it's done. I get this notification. Okay. Reload. And there is our app. You can see. Awesome. Alright, so that works. That's how you preview on Android as well. Now let me stop. And finally, let's run it on iOS. So let me quit. npm start. And let me press I. And we haven't actually even opened the app, so let's do that. So links daily, let me open that in VS Code. So let me put in a separate window so that we can easily navigate. Alright, so this is the project we have, and that text you see is coming right from here. So let's go to app.js, and you can see here, if you are familiar with React, it should look very friendly. So we have imported status bar from Expo, which is not really important at the moment. If you want, you can even remove this one just to keep things simple. That status bar stays right on top. Okay, so it is asking me to upgrade the iPhone version of the simulator as well. I think I should upgrade. Okay, so while that's happening, let's have a look here. So style bar is the top bar on your device where you see the date, time, things like that. So you can change the color and all that using this status bar, which we might look into a bit later, but at the moment we don't need that. So let's remove that. Okay, and then we have the simple function here, which is returning a view. Now this view you will be using a lot of time here, because just like in the web app, if you were building a web app, you would use div. Anything you want to put inside, you just create a div, and inside a div you put h1, h2, a paragraph, everything, right? So just like div, think of div. For React Native, it's going to be view. So anything you want, you will most likely put inside view. All right, and you can see we have applied the styling. Now you can write your styling directly here. For example, you can write directly here, just like you would do. For example, color red. So you can do something like that. Or you can use the style sheet like this. I guess you can apply the styles.container, which is here. So this way you can create a style sheet. Style sheet you import it from React Native and gives you this create function. And inside this create function, you write this CSS here, the class name of container, and that's the name you use here. And to write anything here, you use the text component. In The regular web apps, you would just use p tag. Anything you write, you put inside p, right? But in React Native, you use text. For the div, you use view. For the paragraph, you use text. If you are coming from the web development background, then this explanation might make you a bit more comfortable. Alright, so it's very simple component. You got your very first taste of React Native, so that's how it works. We have a view. Inside view, we have a text. Think of this as a div and a paragraph, if that makes you feel better. To me, it does, because I came from the full stack background, and understanding that way really helps. Alright, so let's have a look at that, and you can see here it's the same text. So let's try changing it. Hello world from React Native Dev. You can see here it's beautiful.